So today I'm going to predict the NFL 2026-2027 season. Now I know I predicted the teams based on how I think they're going to do based off of like depth chart on a tier list, but now I'm realistically going to see how they're going to do based on their schedules on like a record rise on actual like season predictors. So let's get started. So first game we got is kind of a trash game. New York Jets. So we got Geno Smith versus Cam Ward. I honestly think I'm going to give it to the Titans. So the Jets will start off 0-1, and then the Titans will start off 1-0. Okay, then we got Bills and the Texans at home. So I'm thinking, okay, if CJ Stroud could show up, I'm thinking I'm gonna pick maybe Texans. I have no idea. I'm gonna say this could go. They're at home though, so I'm gonna say probably Texans. So we're gonna say Bills start off 0-1. Okay, and then we got Cleveland Browns versus Jaguars. I'm gonna have to give it to Jaguars. Sorry, I'm gonna give it to Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. And then who else they have? Travis Hunter. Oh, they don't have Travis Etienne anymore. I think Travis Hunter should. I think maybe if Travis Hunter to come back. I don't know how he's gonna do though. If he does come back, hopefully he plays more games than last year. Also, Cleveland Browns does not have a good quarterback room right now. I did watch that preseason game yesterday. It was not good at all. But by the time I upload this, it's probably been like 2 days ago or something. Not the previous season game wrapped up. But yeah, George Sanders throwing that interception on Dylan Gabriel. I don't get why they didn't start that green guy. Honestly, we got is Colts and Ravens. I'm not sure if Daniel Jones is going to be back yet. I'm thinking he won't be back yet, so I'm going to say probably have to go with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson. So Ravens will start 1-0. Then we got Miami Dolphins and the Raiders. Okay, so Kirk's going to be starting. I don't know about Malik Davis. I'm going to go with the Ravens. Raiders. Why did I get Raiders and Ravens mixed up? I don't know. I'm going to go with the Raiders. And then we got Broncos and the Chiefs Monday Night Football. I'm going to have to go with... Ew, this one's hard. Bo Nix versus Chiefs. It's at home, though. So, I might go with the Chiefs, honestly. Unless... This could go either way, though. Bo Nix... Oh, wait. Bo Nix... wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the Chiefs got Kenneth Walker, the third from Seattle. Alright, so then we got is Patriots and the Super Bowl champions Seahawks rematch. So I'm thinking, I know this sounds crazy, but the Seahawks did lose a couple of keys in the offseason. They lost Kenneth Walker, a couple other guys, I think. So I'm going to say, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to go with Patriots get their revenge, and they get this win at the Seahawks turf. And Seahawks will start off with the 0-1. All right, Atlanta Falcons versus Steelers, and Tua's going to be as quarterback one. I have no idea how the Tua's going to play in this first game as Atlanta Falcon. I'm going to have to go with Aaron Rodgers, honestly, so I'm going to go with Steelers there. And Mike McCarthy's head coach. So Tampa Bay versus Bengals. Honestly, it's Baker versus Joe Burrow. Honestly, I have no... He got sacked on that first preseason game the Bengals played. That was not good. I'm not gonna lie. That did not look good, bro. Let's see if. I hope that does not happen again, because like that, because like he might not even make it to week 1. I'm not gonna lie, but assuming he can make it through week 1. Oh, okay, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna go with Bengals. I don't know. This could go either way though. But I think since they're at home, the Bengals, I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Whew. Arizona Cardinals versus the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. You kidding me? Chargers, man. Come on. Oh, okay. Then we got our first international game, Australia. 49ers versus Rams. Honestly, this might be a good matchup. I'm not gonna lie. I might go with the Rams because their defense is gonna be really good this year. All right. Then we got Caleb Williams versus the Carolina Panthers. I honestly see the Bears winning this one. Sorry, Carolina, but there's no way you're winning this one. I'm seeing the preseason. I'm thinking they got a pretty good defensive player. Defense is looking kind of scary again. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, Carolina. I'm sorry, but I think the Bears are gonna win this one. All right, and then we got is the Saints and the Lions. Ooh. No, since Lions are at home, I'm gonna pick Lions. And then we got Green Bay Packers and the Vikings. Ooh. Oh, this is Kyler's first game. Ooh. Man, I don't know. Here's the thing about Kyler. He can win you like first 6 games and then just lose you the rest of the season. But I don't know, maybe he could change that narrative at Vikings. His first preseason debut was actually pretty solid. It was actually pretty good, actually. I watched that game yesterday. It was pretty good. Alright. I'm going to say, Jordan Love versus... Jordan Love's got more. No, I'll give him that one. Alright, Washington versus Eagles. Give me Eagles. Come on, man. Dude, if you guys know about that JD5, bro, that means, bro, like saying like, oh nah, it's not JD4. You got, bro. What's Jaden Daniels? I heard his mom did, bro. I don't know what's going on with Jaden Daniels, bro. That whole like LSU situation, bro. All right, New York Giants versus Cowboys, bro. No, give me Cowboys, bro. There's no way we're losing that game. If you saw that game yesterday, Caden Brown, bro. I don't know what's up, but if we somehow can extend George Pickens, we might have found a gem. I don't know, but let's see what teams are on the bye. Okay, so there's none. Okay, let's see whose teams are we? Okay, 49ers 0-1, 0-1, 0-1 Seahawks, Browns, bro. Browns are crazy. What we got is Bengals and Texans. Okay, Texans. Ooh. Honestly, give me Texans for the defense, bro. They might get to Joe Burrow, so Texans win that one at home against the Bengals. Alright, we got Steelers versus the Patriots. Give me Patriots, bro. There's no way Rodgers wins that one. Alright, then we got Raiders versus the Chargers. Give me Chargers, bro. There's no way Kirk wins that one. Alright, and then give me... Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Broncos. Give me Broncos, bro. Come on. Colts versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Give me Chiefs again. Okay, then Lions versus the Bills. Give me the Bills, bro. There's no way Jared Goff wins that one. And then it's the Eagles versus the Titans. I'm sorry, but there's no way. Give me the Eagles. The Titans are going to lose that one at home. Browns versus the Buccaneers. Give me Buccaneers. Green Bay versus the Jets. There's no way. Green Bay is going to win that one. And then Saints versus the Broncos. Give me the Broncos. Saints versus the Broncos. No, give me the Ravens. Oh my gosh. All right. Dolphins versus the 49ers. Give me the 49ers. There's no way Dolphins win that one. All right, Vikings versus the Bears. Give me the Bears. Carolina versus the Atlanta Falcons. Bryce Young versus Tua. It's at home though, so I'm gonna probably give it to Falcons. Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna have to give it the Seahawks. Sorry. Washington versus Dallas. I'm gonna give it to Dallas. Sorry. New York Giants versus Rams. Sorry. Give me Chiefs versus the Dolphins. Okay. Texans versus Colts. Give me Colts, bro. And then Chargers versus Bills. Give me Bills. And then Chargers will go 2-1. Bills versus Steelers. Bengals will bounce back. Rodgers never beaten the Bengals his career. And then Patriots versus the Jaguars. Give me the Jaguars. That's at home. Yeah, split. Right, away. Titans versus... Okay, Cam Ward versus Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart will get that one. So, Giants will be 1 and 2. Alright. Carolina versus Cleveland Browns. Give me Bryce Young. Sorry, bro. Bryce Young loses that one. New York Giants versus Jared Goff. Give me Jared Goff. Raiders versus Saints. Give me Saints. Alright. And we get another international game. It's in Brazil. We got Ravens versus Cowboys. Give me Cowboys. Give me my Cowboys. Alright, then we got LA Rams versus Broncos. Ooh, give me Rams, bro. That defense is going to be crazy this year. Falcons versus... Who is this? Oh, Green Bay. Give me Green Bay. There's no way Tua's winning that one. Alright. Seahawks versus Washington. I'm thinking Washington might win that one. I know that sounds crazy. Alright. Arizona versus 49ers. Give me 49ers. That one. Vikings versus Tampa Bay. Eagles versus Chicago. Give me Chicago. Alright. Who's on the bye this week? None still. Okay. 2 teams that are up right now. We got Chiefs 3 still undefeated. Rams still undefeated. Bears undefeated. Cowboys undefeated. And that's about it. Week 4. And then Steelers versus Browns Thursday night game. We're going to get an upset. And then Browns will get an upset win. At their own, well, it's not really an upset, but Browns will win at their home turf against the Steelers. And then we'll get Jaguars versus the Broncos. Give me Bengals. I don't know why I get confused against those two. Alright, so Bengals will get a win against the Jaguars. Titans versus the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. Patriots versus the Bills. Give me the Bills. KC versus the Raiders. Raiders will go drop another one. So Kansas City will still be undefeated 4-0. Alright, away. Jets versus the Bears. Bears will get another win. Cowboys versus the Texans will give me the Texans. So Texans will go... Was it 3? Yeah, they'll be 3-1 Texans, and then Cowboys will drop to 3-1. Alright, Chargers versus the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. Denver versus 49ers. Give me 49ers. Okay, this is an international game in London. So, give me the Commanders and Miami versus Vikings. Give me Vikings for that one. Sunday. Cardinals versus New York Giants. Give me New York Giants. Since they're at home. LA versus Philly. You know what? I think Rams is gonna get their first loss here. I think. So give me Philly. They'll be 3-1. Sorry, Rams. You think you were gonna go 17-0? Green Bay versus Tampa Bay. I think it's gonna be. Oh, wait, that's not their home turf. I can't do another Green Bay. Both 2-1. What? Give me Green Bay. Oh no, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. No, give me Tampa. Sorry, Tampa. All right, Detroit Lions versus Carolina. Give me Detroit. Sorry. Atlanta versus the Saints. Give me Saints. And all right, so what teams are on bye? None still. When our team's gonna have bye? Okay, probably after week 5. Okay, 4. Okay, there's still. Okay, there's only 2 teams that are undefeated: the Chiefs and the Bears. All right, so let me name. Okay, so Broncos are 1-3, Raiders 1-3, Green Bay Packers 2-2, Vikings 2-2, Colts 1-3, Titans 1-3. Both Commanders and New York Giants are 2-2. 2 teams that are 0-4 is the Dolphins and Jets. Not surprising. Falcons and Carolina Panthers are 1-3. Saints are surprisingly 2-2. Browns are 1-3. Steelers are 1-3. Seahawks 2-2, and Cardinals are 0-4. I'm not that surprised, to be honest with you. Okay, week 5. All right, away, home. I'm thinking Titans will get a win against the Houston Texans, so they'll drop Houston Texans to 3-2. The Browns versus the Jets. Give me the Jets. They'll move them up to 1-4. And the Bengals versus the Miami Dolphins. Give me the Bengals. They'll move the Bengals up to 4-1 on the season. In week 5. All right, Colts versus the Steelers. Give me. You know what? The Steelers hasn't won. No, Steelers hasn't won a little bit. So give me the Colts. All right, Raiders versus the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. All right, Denver versus the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. And sadly, Denver will drop down 3-1. I mean, Denver is not doing too bad. The Chargers is making its way back up. It will move them 3-2. Philly and okay, this is another London game. So England. Okay, so I'm thinking Jags is gonna win that one. Since have more international experience. So I'll drop Philly the 3-2. All right, Raiders. Oh wait, Raider. Why do I keep saying Raiders? Okay. Ravens versus the Atlanta Falcons. I think it's gonna be Ravens, honestly. As much I want the Falcons to win on their home turf, it's going to be Ravens because of Lamar Jackson. Unless some injury goes down. But I'm thinking it's going to be the Ravens, bro. There's just no shot that the Falcons get that one. If they're playing any other team, then maybe. But, nah. Ravens got that one for sure. All right. Ooh. Buffalo Bills versus Rams on Monday Night Football. This one could be a tough one. This one could be a trap game for the Rams. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, no, actually it's at their home, so I might give it to the Rams. If it was at Chiefs, then I might give them a second loss, but not right now. So Rams are still at 4-1 right now. Alright. Bucks. Okay, Bucks at Cowboys. Okay, Cowboys. Come on. Vikings versus Saints. I'm sorry, Saints. I know you're at 2-2, but sadly, it's gonna have to be Vikings' turn. Good one. All right, New York Giants versus Commanders. Gonna be Commanders. Move up 3-2. All right, 49ers versus Seahawks. Okay, Seahawks. Lions versus the Cardinals. No shot they're not gonna win that one. So Cardinals, Saleh gonna drop 0-5. Bears versus we're gonna have to go in the Green Bay, sorry. So 3-2. And sadly that comes the end of the Bears undefeated season. So the only undefeated team left is the Chiefs right now. On the bye right now, the Chiefs and the Panthers. Okay, week 6 we got away is Jets and the Patriots. I'm gonna have to say the Patriots. The Titans and the Colts. I'm gonna have to give it to the Colts. Ravens or the Browns. Usually the Ravens do give up a game against the Browns. So I'm gonna have to give it to the Browns. That's what usually happens around this time. So Browns, you get another win, 2-4. Bills versus the Raiders. I'm thinking the Bills will get this one. Ooh, Raiders are at 1-5. Do you think it's time to start Mendoza? Kirk's not doing too good on this time. Alright, another international game, London. I'm thinking around this time, who would get this one? I'm thinking Texans will get this one. So now we have Texans at 4-2. Alright, Chargers versus the Chiefs. And sadly, the Chargers will knock off the Chiefs. So that means the Chiefs' undefeated season will come to an end. Away, okay. So Seattle and Denver. Okay, Denver will win this one. And Seattle will drop to 3-3. And Denver will move to 4. Wait, hold on. Where are they? Where's Denver at? What? Okay, Denver will move to... oh, wow. I have them that low? Wait. 2-4. It's kind of slow start again. Alright, and then Baker will win against the Steelers. So Steelers are at 1-5. Wow. Okay, away. Okay. And the New York Giants will win against the Saints. And they'll move up to 3-3. Cardinals. Okay. Panthers. Philly will get that one. Bears versus the Falcons. I'm thinking Falcons will get an upset win. Cardinals versus the Rams. The Rams will get this one. They'll stay 5-1. And Green Bay will win this one against the Cowboys. So Cowboys will drop 4-2. Washington versus 49ers. Give me 49ers. 49ers will win that one. They'll move the 4-2 while the Commanders will drop 3-3. They'll match the Giants. And the teams that are on bye is the Bengals, Dolphins, Lions, and Vikings. Away, this is the Toilet Bowl. And this will be the Titans. There we go. Titans, that'll be the Titans' first win in a while. So they'll move up to 3 and 4. And we got another toilet bowl again. So it'll be Dolphins versus the Jets. And we'll have the Dolphins get their only win, which won't be at their home. So that'll be their only win of the season. Alright, Bengals versus the Ravens. We'll give it to the Ravens. So that'll bring down the Bengals to 4 and 2, while the Ravens move up to 5 and 2. Patriots versus the Bears. We'll give that to the Bears. That'll move the Bears up to 5 and 2, while the Patriots will go down 4 and to 3. And we'll give the the Vikings win. I'll move them to 4 and 2 on the season. New York Giants versus the Texans. We'll give Texans the win. That'll bring them to 5 and 2, while the Giants will fall to 3 and 4. Broncos versus the Cardinals. We'll give the Cardinals the win there. And they'll finally get a win. 1-6. And the Broncos are 2 and 5. They really need win some games to start looking forward to the playoff picture. All right, LA Rams versus the Raiders. Give me LA Rams 6 and 1. And Raiders 1 and 6. That is not a good spot to be in. I think you need to start Mendoza. All right, France, our first game in Paris. I'm thinking the Steelers win that one, and they finally get a win after a while, and they'll move to 2 and 5. Wow, Steelers get that win, and Saints go down 2 and 5. KC versus the Seattle Seahawks, and I'm thinking Seattle will win that one, bringing the Chiefs down to about 4 and 2. Looks like Travis Kelce might need to start looking into drafting a new tight end. Alright, 49ers versus the Falcons. Falcons will win that one. It'll be up 3 and 4, while the 49ers drop 4 and 3. 49ers versus the Panthers, and the Panthers will win that one, and they'll move up to 2 and 4, and the Buccaneers will move to 4 and 3. Green Bay versus Lions. Give me Lions, and Lions will move up to 5 and 1, and the 49ers will be 4 to 3. Cowboys versus the Eagles, and the Eagles will win at their home turf, and the Cowboys will be 4 and 3. And teams that are on bye this week is the Bills, Commanders, Chargers, and Jaguars. And let's see who is the last currently. So, AFC North, who's last currently, is the Steelers at 2 and 5, and AFC South 3 out of 4. The Titans, AFC East, Jets 1 and 6. AFC West 1 and 6, Raiders. And let's see, NFC West 1 and 6, the Arizona Cardinals. NFC North 4 and 3, the Green Bay Packers. NFC East 3 and 4, New York Giants. NFC South 2 and 5, the New Orleans Saints. So the worst record right now, I would say, it's probably gonna finish. It's probably gonna be the Dolphins. I'm not gonna lie. Who has the number 1 pick right now? Currently, Jets. It's probably gonna be the Dolphins, most likely. They probably have to draft like Arch Manning next year. All right, okay. we got next? Okay, we got Titans versus Bengals. All right, Bengals. I'll move them up 5-2. All right, Raiders versus Jets. Give me the Raiders. And they move up a spot. And that will be a move up 2-6. Cleveland Browns versus the Steelers. Give me the Steelers. And I'll drop them down to last in their division. Browns. Colts versus the Jaguars. Give me Jaguars. Ravens versus Bills. Give me the Bills. KC versus Broncos. Give me Broncos. And give me New York. The Patriots versus the Dolphins. Give me the Patriots. LA Chargers versus the Rams. Give me the Rams. The Carolina Panthers versus Green Bay. Give me the Bryce Young yearly upset. And it's going to happen again. The Panthers upset the Green Bay Packers at their home turf on Thursday Night Football. And I'll drop down Green Bay Packers at 4-4. Arizona Cardinals versus the Cowboys. And the Cardinals sadly upset the Cowboys again. I don't know why they somehow win against us, but they do it somehow every year. And then Vikings versus Lions. Give me the Lions. Falcons versus the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers. Eagles versus the Commanders. Give me the... Oh, actually, wait, that's at home. Give me the Commanders. And the Commanders are at 4-3. The Bears versus the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks. And the teams are on bye this week. 49ers, Texans, Saints, and Giants. Let's see who really dropped. Okay, Titans last on their division. Jets last in their division as of right now. Browns last in their division. Raiders still last in their division. Cardinals last in their division. Green Bay last in their division. Giants last in their division. Saints last in their division still. There we go. Alright, let's go to week 9. Alright, away. Let's go. Okay, Thursday Night Football. We got Jags versus Ravens. Give me Ravens. Jets versus Chiefs. Give me Chiefs. Texans versus Chargers. Give me Chargers. Browns versus Saints. Give me Saints. Cowboys versus Colts. Give me Cowboys. Give me Lions. Denver versus who? Okay, give me Denver. Denver looks like they're starting to catch back up. Denver versus 49ers. Raiders versus 49ers. Give me 49ers. Bengals versus Atlanta. Give me Atlanta. Green Bay versus Patriots. Give me Patriots. Buffalo Bills versus Vikings. Honestly, don't see a way Vikings win this, but I'm going to just go with Bills. Away. Give me Rams for that one. New York Giants versus Philly. Give me Philly. Cardinals versus Seahawks. Give me Seahawks. Bucks versus Bears. Give me... What? Give me Bears. Yeah, give me Bears. Give me Bears. Did it? Hold on. Yeah, okay, there. Give me Bears. Teams are on bye this week. Steelers and Titans. So we still got Raiders in last place. Colts, Browns, Jets, Cardinals, Green Bay, Giants, Panthers. Okay. Week 10. Jaguars versus the Titans. Give me Titans. Buffalo Bills versus the Jets. Give me Jets. Because they somehow lose to the Jets randomly one week of the season. So it's going to be one of those. Houston Texans versus the Browns. Give me the Houston Texans. Give me the Colts. Give me the Bengals. Chargers versus the Ravens. Give me the Ravens, bro. Dude, there's no shot that the Ravens actually win, like, that many games this year, right? How many games are there at right now? Hey, let's look at the AFC North. 7-3 wins. Okay. Chiefs. Give me Chiefs. Seahawks versus Raiders. We're giving them an upset one. This could go either way. Wait, is this in Germany? We'll give Lions a win. This year. Alright. Away, I'll say Thursday Night Football Giants. Take care of things. Should be able to. Carolina versus Saints. Ooh. Saints. Tyler Shuck should be able to take care of stuff, hopefully. Vikings versus Green Bay. Green Bay. Oh, here we go with the Kyler experience. Starting to lose some games now. Vikings 4-5 and Green Bay 5-5. Wow. Okay. LA should be able to take care of that one. LA still staying strong 9-1. Wow. 49ers and Cowboys. Cowboys should win that one. Teams on bye: Bears, Broncos, Buccaneers, Eagles. Alright, here we go. Week 2. Actually, I'll check that right now. Who's last? Colts and Texans. Buffalo, Chargers. That's going to be Broncos. Broncos is like going... Yeah, Broncos is making their way back to playoff picture. Then Cowboys. Come on, Titans are making their way back to getting a positive win record. Hey. Alright, Titans versus... Okay, alright, so I said Cowboys is going to win against the Titans. Chiefs against the Cardinals. Ravens, no way, the Panthers are winning against the Ravens. Jags versus the New York Giants. There's no way. Jags. There's absolutely no way. Eagles, there's no way. Bengals versus Commanders. Sure, why not? Okay. Commanders. Saints versus the Bears. Lions. Mexico. I'm thinking 49ers are going to get this one. 7-3. Oh, wait. Where's... Oh, 6-4. But here we go. 4-6 for the Vikings. Teams on bye: Browns, Falcons, Rams, Packers, Seahawks, and Patriots. Away, KC. Okay. There we go. Bills. We'll take that win against KC. Because they always beat KC in the regular season. Broncos versus Steelers. I think Steelers will get that one. Steelers are 4-7 right now. Holy. That was really bad. Ravens versus Texans. New York Jets and New York Jets. Raiders versus Browns. Gonna be Raiders. Titans versus Jags. Do you guys think... Hold on. I think Titans pulls it off again, wins another one. No, we'll have Jaguars. Okay, Jaguars on another one. Patriots versus Chargers. Oh, Saints versus Bengals. New York Giants versus Colts. Come on. Away or... Okay. It's LA Rams. Yeah, this needs to be studied. 5-6 or Packers, bro. These are just predictions, by the way. I don't think the Packers are gonna do this bad. At least I hope not in real life. I'm not a Packers fan, by the way. I'm a Cowboys fan, but okay. Whew. I'll say this one Thursday Night Football. Bears, come on. We'll get upset. Bears, they'll be fine in that division. And then Cowboys will get upset they'll get a win at their home. Okay, Cowboys 8-4. Falcons versus... Okay, the Vikings will get that one. See, Falcons and the Packers will be fighting. Seahawks versus 49ers. Ooh. Commanders versus Cardinals. Cardinals will get another win. Cardinals versus Tampa Bay. Ooh. Now I really need to start thinking about that. Okay, actually, then we're going to have a... Okay, then Bryce Young won that one. Or actually, did I already have them win the other one? No, then Bryce Young will. Oh, wow. Wait, actually, no. I think they got... No, their players are kind of injured, so... Okay, we'll have Baker win that one. Away and home. Who gets this one? You know what? Away and home. Who gets this one? Bengals. You know what? We'll say Bengals will drop this game against the Browns. And the Browns will get 3 wins. And Miami versus Broncos. Broncos will win that one. And the Browns will bounce back and go prove 6-6. I don't know if that's enough to bounce back and see if they could make a wild card spot. Buffalo Bills versus the Patriots. We'll get that one. Texans versus the Steelers will get that one. And then Steelers will be 5-7. Chiefs versus the Rams. And here's where it comes to play. Chiefs will win that one. And Rams will go 10-2, making that their second. Commanders versus the Titans, and Cam Ward will pull it off. And Cam Ward will get his, believe, is 5th win of the season. Jaguars versus the Bears. Give me the Bears. Chargers versus the Buccaneers. And Buccaneers 7-5. AFC South. And who's on the bye right? Oh, wait, no. We still need more teams. And then give me the Green Bay. And Green Bay is starting to come back a little bit. Lions versus the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. Not bad for Tua, I guess. Or whoever's starting. I think it's Tua for sure. 49ers versus New York Giants, and New York Giants will get upset. Philly versus Cardinals. Give me Philly, dude. Philly and Cowboys are at the same record? That's crazy. Panthers versus the Vikings. Give me Vikings. And Vikings and the Packers are trying to battle it out for a wild card spot. I know, in the NFC North. Cowboys versus Seahawks. Alright, teams are on bye right now. Colts, Ravens, Jets, and Raiders. Alright, away. Give me the what's it called? The Broncos. And Broncos are at 7-5, trying to make it to a wild card, a playoff spot. Or 7-6, my bad. Not 7-5, 7-6. Trying to make a wild card spot right now. Chargers versus the Raiders. And Raiders will get a win. KC versus Bengals. Give me Bengals. And Chiefs will drop to 8-5. And Bengals will move to 8-5. And give me the Steelers. Actually, wait, no. Wait, it's not their home turf, right? Wait. No, actually, give me the Jags, actually. The Steelers will drop 5-8. Okay. Vikings versus Patriots. Buccaneers versus Ravens. Give me Ravens. I'll make Buccaneers drop 7-6. Texans versus the Washington Commanders. Give me Washington. Falcons versus the Browns. Give me the Falcons because the Browns are horrible except their defense. And a Falcons 6 or 7 too. Alright. Give me the Bears, because I don't see how the Dolphins win that game. And the Bears are 10-3. Titans versus the Lions. So give me the Lions. So far now, the Bears are winning the division. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Bills. Okay, who's on the bye right now? Cowboys and Cardinals. Okay. Alright, away, Colts or Titans. Give me the Titans. That makes the Colts now last in their division. The Jaguars or the Houston Texans. Houston Texans. Ravens or the Steelers. They're moving on to 6 and 8. Alright, Denver or Raiders. I think Denver. And now Broncos are now qualified to making the playoffs for now. Away, and the Chargers will win. And now the Chargers are now knocked off the Broncos for the playoffs. For now. Bears or the Bills? The Bills. And now the Lions are now contention of winning the NFC North for now. Dolphins or the Green Bay Packers? The Green Bay Packers. Browns or the New York Giants? The New York Giants. Bengals or the Bengals. 9-5. Wow. New York Giants, New York Jets or the Cardinals? Wow, Cardinals are going to win 4 games this year. Wow. Seahawks or the Eagles? The Eagles, bro. Atlanta or the Washington? Saints or the Buccaneers? The Buccaneers. Cowboys or the Rams? The Rams. The Lions or the Vikings. And now the Bears are in contention of winning the division. The Bears are in contention of winning the division for now, once again. The Lions are tied. They're both tied, actually. There's no teams on the bye. Bills or the Broncos? And the Broncos knock off the Bills. They will win that game. The Broncos will win that game against the Bills. Bengals or the Colts? The Bengals. Browns or the Ravens? The Ravens. Patriots or the Jets? And then we'll say, let's see. We'll see the Patriots will win. The Jets will win that one. Then the Chargers. Oh, then we got 3 qualifying teams. Wow. Titans versus the Raiders. The Raiders will win that one. Putting them 6-9. Wow. Texans versus the Eagles. The Steelers. 49ers are the Chiefs. The Chiefs. Jaguars are the Cowboys. The Cowboys. Green Bay are the Bears. The Bears. Rams or the Seahawks. The Seahawks. Washington or the Vikings. The Vikings. Tampa Bay or the Falcons. The Falcons. Cardinals or the Saints. The Saints. Okay, Saints are trying to make some get some late wins. Okay. Lions. The Bengals. Chargers. Patriots. Oh, the Patriots. Oh, wait, no, but then they don't get in the playoffs. Oh, okay. Okay, so the Patriots will go to the playoffs. And then I'm going to say Steelers will win that one. Bills will win against the Dolphins. Colts and what's it called? The Browns. And it'll be the Colts, right? The Colts, okay. Away. Home, okay. Jaguars. Away or home, okay. Vikings. LA or, Las Vegas or the Raiders. Texans or Green Bay. Green Bay. Chargers or Broncos. OV or KC. Texans. Yes, there we go. Or what happens if I didn't do... Okay, wait, hold on. So yeah, Texans. Then we'll have Chiefs. Then Broncos. Okay, there we go. Steelers, or we'll have the Ravens win that one. Patriots, Jags, or we'll have Colts win that one. Or actually, we'll have... Ooh, no, we'll have... Ooh. Yeah, actually, we'll have Colts win that one. Then we'll have Buffalo win that one. Then we'll have Rams win that one. Then we'll have... Ooh, hold on. 49ers. Then we'll have Saints win that one. Then we'll have Green Bay win that one. Chicago, or we'll have the Vikings win that one. Then we'll have Philly win that one. We'll have the Giants win that one. Then we'll have Cowboys win that one, and then we'll have Carolina Panthers win that one. The team that's gonna finish first in the AFC North is the Cincinnati Bengals at 12-5. Second place, 11-6. Third place, we got Steelers at 8-9, and last place, AFC North, the Cleveland Browns at 3-14. So disappointing, bro. I mean, not surprising, to be honest with you. And we got finishing in first place, the AFC East, is the Buffalo Bills. Second place, the New England Patriots at 10-6. Third place, New York Jets. And last place is Miami Dolphins, 1-16. At least they're not winless. If they actually go winless in real life, they're just going to be a laughing stock, I'm not going to lie. If they're the first team to go 0-17, that's going to be a laughing stock, I'm not going to lie. Alright, AFC West, finishing in first place. Kansas City Chiefs. Honestly, it should have been the Chargers, because they finished off at 10-7. But 10-7, I don't know what happened. Wait, I might have missed something. It counts as 10-7. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of teams that finished in 10-7. What? Okay. Well, 10-7, okay. 10-7. And then we got finished in last place in AFC West was the Raiders, 7-10. Okay, that's actually not bad for you guys. This is much more improvement than last season. These are just based off my predictions, by the way. AFC South, we got finishing in first place is the Texans, Houston Texans at 10-7. The only team to make the playoffs, by the way, in that division. Second place, Jacksonville Jaguars, 8-9. Third place, the Colts at 7-10. Fourth place, which is the last place, 6-11, the Tennessee Titans. Much more better improvement than last season. And here we go. Move on with the NFC. NFC West, that finished first place, out of shown 14-3, is the Los Angeles Rams. Wow. Second place we got is 10-7, Seattle Seahawks. Okay. Third place, 49ers. Fourth place, Cardinals. I don't know what to tell you, but you didn't even make a playoff spot, so I don't know. First place, Chicago Bears for the NFC North. That made it first place. Chicago Bears. Second place, Detroit Lions. Third place, 10-7, Minnesota Vikings. Okay. Fourth place at 9-8 is the Green Bay Packers. Then finished at first place in the NFC East is the Dallas Cowboys. Second place, Philadelphia Eagles. Third place, New York Giants at 7-10. Fourth place at 7-10 is that finished last place is the Washington Commanders. And the only team that finished in first place that made it the playoffs is the Atlanta Falcons at 8-9. Finished in second place is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Finished in third place is New Orleans Saints. Fourth place is the Carolina Panthers. Okay. That's my season predictions. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, check out my other videos here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.